Alright, let's take a look for these unlock quests. Recommendations. Color your world. Okay. We just have to head this way. Give yourself a little sprint. Kind of a neat little section. Wow, it's a little party. I'm guessing that green glow around people is a faster sprint. Or a longer lasting sprint. Peloton. Yeah, that makes sense. Something to do with the running. Here we are. Oh, we have 2 unlock quests. Let's do Color Your World. The Sword Game wants to show you a whole new world of colors. We get some dye and the ability to dye our gear. Cool. You there. Yes, you. The decisively unfashionable adventurer. Gods be good. Never in my life I've seen such unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost of form. The mere sight of your fare makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. The heat is giving me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I've moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remediing your appearance. I'm guessing that's this person? It's a stall. That could be a northern gate. Items. Orange juice. Here we go. Pray tell, have you brought my orange juice? Unless you've forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. Yeah, we got some orange juice. Ooh, what a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Unless you worry about that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance, a change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there is no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Okay. Oh, we don't... It's not a choice. We got all of them. Dyeing. Action learn dye. Gear dyeing now available. You're now able to dye items. To dye a piece of gear, you must first have the proper colorant. Colorant can be crafted or purchased in stores. Once you have the proper colorant, dyeing an item is as easy as selecting the dye icon from the Actions and Traits interface. There is no limit to how many times an item can be dyed. Dye can also be removed by using an item called Terebinth. It should be noted, however, that certain items require the completion of quests before they can be dyed. Interesting. If you wish to paint a housing fixture or furnishing, you can do so by selecting Furnishing Color by accessing Housing within the Social menu. Alternatively, furnishings can also be painted when selected from the inventory. Gotcha. Now let's take a look at if I had a glamour. Glamour Prism, Green Beret, Cast Glamour, and Glamour Plate. Swergheim wishes to impart to you her knowledge of glamours. Oh dear, 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 this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if only you'd spare a thought for style and coordination. I hope your guard holds up during the scuffle, because there's little else going for it. That's it, I made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the Pist Peisty and ask Folklind. I'll have some blood orange juice. And tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now off you go. Okay, this one actually shows up on here. Probably because it's a more specific item. Folkland. Oh, Swergheim sent you, did she? That woman. I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an elm and she'll take a mom. So, how's that drink coming along? We got it right here. Oh, delicious. Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive tastes, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends my choice of wardrobe, too. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you'd look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means that the original object stays essentially the same. It just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability, or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try, and do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. Okay. Glamour is now available. Glamour dressers and inrooms are now available. You may use dressers to transform items into glamours and create ensembles for quick and easy use. Glamours allow you to alter the appearance of equipment through the use of illusory magics to change the appearance of an item, highlight it, and select Cast Glamour from the subcommands. Casting glamours requires catalysts known as glamour prisms. Please note that for the illusion to take effect, the projected gear must be compatible with the glamoured gear's level, class, race, and gender. Glamoured items cannot be sold or traded. Furthermore, the item lending its likeness will become bound to you. With these conditions in mind, by using glamours, you can always look and perform your best. And then glamour dressers. Is your inventory cluttered with gear you only wear on special occasions? Are glamour prisms causing you headaches? Glamour dressers have been added to in-rooms across the realm to make applying and managing glamoured gear simpler and more intuitive. Start by adding gear to any glamour dresser, where it is instantly transformed into a glamour. Next, use glamour plates to create full sets of glamour attire, which can be applied to your character all at once. Okay. A lot of red quests around here. 35, 15. Absolutely glamorous. Why can't we pick that one up? Oh, it's for a Disciple of the Hand job. Okay. Well, I imagine it'll be a while before we start doing crafting or any of that stuff. Ah, Chocobo Key. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in the Chocobo Border? Ah, do not tell me. This is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name, so you may access this location in the future. Let's hire Chocobo Porter. Oh, it only takes us to Horizon. It'll only take a minute, and it only costs 15 gil. But let's give it a try. Or alternatively, we could go to Ul'dah. Dismounting quarters. While mounted, a Chocobo icon will appear in your status effects bar. You can end your ride at any time by selecting Dismount from the pet hotbar. Be aware, however, once you have dismounted, the Chocobo or Falcon will continue on to his destination, leaving you behind. Well, this is fun. And we can open up the map. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get to here. And I suppose if we traveled to Ul'dah and got off, that would have worked too. Nice. Alright, sprinting the rest of the way. Probably, for the most part, follow this path. It is a fate. Okay, we're too high a level, so it shouldn't affect us. Oh, that poor brass blade, though. Okay, so technically, if we stand in an area of effect attacks, we're able to dodge all those, but I think we could have been attacked. Okay, where the heart is. The Goblet. Emmy has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Have you heard the news about the Goblet? All that quality land, so desperately coveted, is to be auctioned off to bidders, regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine, the entire area can end up owned by a wealthy foreign... Ah, beg your pardon, sir. It isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it. When we consider that Ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hard-working Uldans like me. I've been saving for years, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the Goblet? My hands are full here, but if you have a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an Immortal Flames representative by the gates or in the Goblet who can explain what's going on. This wouldn't happen without General Raban's approval, of that much I'm sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, not very far at all. Momaraji. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this eve. Aye, 'tis true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the Goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers would be permitted to settle within its wards. But such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place, the Goblet. A man-made oasis. built atop a towering but why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the Goblet, speak with the recruit stationed just past the entrance. He'll be happy to assist you. Now, to proceed with the quest where the heart is, the Goblet, you may visit any residential ward within the Goblet. Hey, this one has a small one available also for... actually, there's quite a few available over here. All the small ones, but... like I said, we're far off from even attempting 3 million gil. Go to Ward 1. Alright, that looked pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get back out of here. Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon, an Ul'dah woman asked you to learn more about the auctions? Oh dear, as you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an Ul'dah citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have in mind to purchase a plot, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. No, we'll leave and then go inform her of the bad news. Give a little sprint. You've returned. Tell me, what have you learned of the auctions? Eh? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough, and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and the chocobo? Bah, it's just not fair. And we can now teleport there. The residential district Aethernet for the Goblet can be accessed through the Ul'dah Aetherite. Also, it seemed like she'd already kind of knew it was for adventurers only. Or, actually, I guess she didn't specifically know that. It was more that she knew adventurers were allowed. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright. Let's go turn into a copper hill. I think this is the right way. Well, it's a way. Crystals and the like. I think literally by the time we got to a crystal, we could also just get there, so not a big deal. Recommendations. Okay, pugilist, thaumaturge. Just the class jobs. You have some, but I couldn't quite see what it was or what level. But I'm sure the recommendations will help sort that out for us. There you are. Paint. Ooh. It's like a duty. Or an instance. Sync to level 21. Ah, the conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Ul'dah will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momedy. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. But please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot. What refugees you refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Please, adventurer, help me. I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master? I've had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot, teach them a lesson. That was totally the wrong button. That's fine though. Make sure we're nice and cured. Huh, not bad for an adventurer. Should have stopped at the 7th bale. Stop bloody gopping at me. Give me a hand, will you? Oh, that was it. That works. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes. And problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. You've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Guarantee cheapest in Thanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Ul'dah is well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity, and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Sir? Are you alright? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? I'll overlook this, but just this once. Gods bless ye, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. Case closed. Hello again. We've been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gridania. You discharged your duty as envoy impeccably, and never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. But more importantly, you're always ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn a gil by doing so. You are possessed of all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this we are convinced. Even if you were kind of dragged into that business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Ul'dah. Ahem. And then there's the matter of your gift. I dare say you were curious as to the nature of the vision you bore witness to moments ago. Well, we can help you to understand it. You're not the only one with that power, you know. We have a friend who has it too. We'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is only the beginning, for we would also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist your adventuring endeavors, in whatever way we are able. Should you decide to take us up on our offer, I sincerely hope you will pray speak with Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. She's a good friend of ours. She'll tell you where to find us. Wait a minute. We haven't even told you the name of our order. We're the Scions of the 7th Dawn, Defenders of Justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone, except for Momodi. She already knows. Alright. So, kinda figured there's something more going on with those two. And it seems like I was right. But we still don't really know much about it yet. I guess we'll find out here. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pester me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Ah, Ryan. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh-off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every ilm the adventurer Mune said you'd be, Ryan. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Edda! Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avir, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer. He swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded, had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I've thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I'm inspired, just as Avir once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. Ryan, I shan't forget. Thank you, Ryan. I pray that we'll meet again. Fare you well. Yay, it turns out she's doing okay. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after y'all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. And I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Ryan. What'd you say? You want to know about the Scions of the 7th Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Ryan, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Alright. Scions of the 7th Dawn. Momodi is ready to tell you what she knows about the Scions of the 7th Dawn. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise. I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose, on account of being Ul'dah. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the 7th Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Ryan. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in Western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waken Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man and a man, Ryan, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them as helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Go to the Waking Sands in Vesper Bay. Where's that? Oh, do I want to teleport there? Oh, we've been near there. Yeah, we could teleport. Actually, it's not like we're going super far. Nah. We'll do Western Thanalan through... Oh, where's this go? Oh, inside, further. Yeah, we won't waste our gil yet. At least not 163 of it. We'll, Gate of the Sultana. Oh, actually, if there's a Chocobo Keep in Ul'dah, that could have worked too. I'm sure there was, because we had the option to take it at one point. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you're attacking, striking dummy. First I thought she was attacking the giant tortoise. Some pretty cool flying mounts. Someday we'll learn just regular mount. Apparently a mount companion? Alright, sprint's almost back up. That's fine, not trying to join the fate. Here we go. And we'll probably use the Chocobo Keep to go the rest of the way. Should still be relatively cheap. Chocobo Porter, Vesper Bay, 15 gil. The music itself is also pretty cool. Oh, why the fate have to ruin my music? And here we are. Go to the Waking Sands in Vesper Bay. Hello, Tataru. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Wah! I would thank you not to speak or sneak up on me like that. Now please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to. You're here at the behest of Ul'dah and Papalimo. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Ryan. Ah, here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the 7th Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Guess that's down here. Enter the Waking Sands. Scion of the 7th Dawn. I take it you're Ryan? Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket. A voucher redeemable by Scions of the 7th Dawn for instant teleportation to Vesper Bay. Well, that's convenient. Decorated bronze mitt gauntlets. Oh, we can't use that, so this is our option. These aren't as good, so... Actually, are they? No. I was about to say maybe their stats are better. A little different. Spell speed might be good, but... not worth it. We'll go with the bronze piece.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the 7th Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they'll gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example, are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tachiru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the Retainer's Registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You'll need to consult Retainer Vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you'll agree, and one which serves a greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it's important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose, and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Cool. Retainers now available. Hiring a retainer. Retainers are helpful NPCs who can be hired by players to carry out such tasks as storing excess gil and gear, or selling unwanted items on the markets. They may also be sent afield on ventures. A contract of service can be drafted by Fridwib in Limsa, Parnell in Gradania, Chachapi in Ul'dah, Prunilla in Ishgard, or Kazashi in Kugain. Gotcha. Well, maybe next time we are in one of those areas. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Ryan. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Sure. I guess using the password is fine. A wild rose by any other name. Minfilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Get a glamour dispeller.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Ul'dah. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome! I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina & Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Ul'dah, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Well, they all seem nice enough. What's up, Thancred? Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is likely that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amija and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Speak with Isambard at Camp Drybone. Well, let's get out of here so we can take a look at the map. Do we really need so many zone transitions for that? Maybe it'll come into play later. Eastern Thanalan. We have a little ways to go before we can get there. Oh wow, yeah. We have to go all the way through Central Thanalan. Very well. Probably take a Chocobo Porter over to Ul'dah. Oh, I don't know if recommendations have changed. But they have. It's not anything important to me at the moment. Yeah, we'll go to Ul'dah. 30 gil. Yeah, it's fine. Say the Chocobo Mount music's just fun. Delivery removal. I guess we can kind of look at what some of these icons are on our mini map during the travel. Maybe if we cleared out more of the side quests, we could see some of them better, but I don't think we're at a point where we want to do that. No! Stupid Fate music. Hey, that brass blade's been busy. apparently this is the faster way, rather than going through the settlement. Actually, while we're in Ul'dah, we can go see the retainer thing, the vocate. Figure out what's going on with that. I imagine that would be in the shop area. Probably where we usually see a huge gathering of people. I think we want to go the other way, so let's actually take this Aethernet crystal, or Aethernet shard. I think I get the crystals and the shards mixed up. At least their names. Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, huge bunch of people. We need to find the vocates. There we go. Retainer vocates. Greetings. I take it you've come to see me about a retainer. Hire a retainer. According to our records, you may hire up to 2 retainers. Currently, you have no retainers you employ. While customizing your retainer, you'll be unable to communicate with players and engage in other activities. Hire a retainer? Yes. Excellent. We have quite a few men and women on our list, so I invite you to describe the retainer you desire, down to the most minute detail. No. Oh, we could just create one. Oh, this is like character creator again. Okay, you guys might have to excuse me for a few moments while I figure out what I'm going to do for my retainers. Probably create both of them. I can think of several retainers that are exactly as you describe. Oddly enough, they have strikingly different personalities. If you'd be so kind as to state a preference, it would be most helpful. Let's go lively. Very well. I have just an individual in mind. When summoned, this retainer will greet you just so. What do you have for me? Come on, don't be shy. And when dismissed, this retainer will bid you farewell just so. Very good, sir. Very good indeed. Sure. Excellent. It's also customary to give a retainer an appellation of one's own making. A nickname, as it were. We find this deepens the bond between our clients and their retainers. Let's try that. Not available. Alright, let me try to figure this out. Alright. Koiga is now in your employ. You can summon your new retainer using the nearby bell. If you have any further questions or requests, please do not hesitate to ask. Alright, so I actually made 2 of them. We have Koigo and Koiga. What'll it be, mate? Trying to show you guys a good view of him. Be nice if all this stuff wasn't in the way. Okay, retainers many tasks. Once a retainer is summoned, you can entrust them with gil or items, as well as have them put entrusted items up for sale in the markets. Additionally, you can also send them afield on ventures. To entrust an item to or retrieve an item from a retainer, simply drag it from one inventory window to the other. To transfer gil, click on the gil transfer button to open a separate window. To entrust stackable items that are identical to those already possessed by your retainer, select the Entrust Duplicates button. What does that mean? I guess we'll figure it out. Is there any way to view what they look like? You can kind of see them. It's a male Ra. And let's just send all this stuff over. Is there a faster way of doing this? Trust. Yeah. Actually, let's bring all these back. Sell items in our inventory on the market. Might be a better way of doing that. Selling an item in the markets. If you have a retainer in your employ, you can have them place items up for sale in the markets. A 5% tax is charged to every sale. To put an item up for sale, you must first entrust it to your retainer. Next, select the item from their inventory and decide upon a selling price. The number listed in the list represents the buying price offered by NPCs. Items that are untradeable or bound to you cannot be sold to other players. Therefore, you'll be unable to move them from your retainer's inventory to the market window. Okay. So everything, I guess, like, yeah, we can't sell these because they're untradeable. But everything else we should be able to. Question is, what kind of prices can we get? Compare prices. Purchasing an item from the markets. If an item in the search list is available for purchase, you can select the icon to bring up a second list indicating the item's selling prices, ordered from lowest to highest. Select the item you wish to buy, display a final prompt from which you can confirm or cancel the transaction. Please note that you'll be charged a transaction fee when completing a purchase. Okay. Are we able to... History. So what have they sold for in the past? Somebody bought one for 1,000,000 yen. Obviously, like a guild transfer kind of thing there. Interesting. People have bought them for a decent amount. Or one gil. Well, I'd probably sell for less than the shop selling price, but more than I could sell to a shop for. Let's see if we can't try to sell them at 5 apiece. Maybe somebody will buy it. Asking price 5. And what about grade 1 dark matter? Oh, we want to do this. So we can sell them. Oh, shop selling price of 4. So they can literally buy them for a shop for way cheaper than even makes sense. Okay, it looks like no one's really bought any in a while. People paid reasonable price. Let's sell it for 3. Which means they can get it cheaper than from a shop, but we can maybe get more than we can sell it for. Oh, wrong button. I don't know if anyone will want to buy it, but, I mean, we've got nothing else to put in there, so. Animal skins. Oh, a lot of 1 gils. And no one really buys it for more than that. We'll try 3. See if we can make anything work. Shriek Shroom. Yeah, most of this stuff can be sold at regular shops, so that's not helping us. This one, you can buy it in a regular shop for 5. Let's try 3. Raisins. Ooh. Now, what are they buying them at, though? People have bought them at 50. a little less common, but that's also because that's all that they're being sold for. Shop sells them for 5, so why are people buying them for 50? Let's try selling them for 4. Beastkin blood. Shop will sell them for 7. A lot of people are selling them at 1 apiece. Oh, I want to look at the history. And for the most part, people are buying them at 1 apiece. Try 5. Less than the shop selling price, but more than we can sell them to a shop for. Chanterelle Sauté. Shop will sell it for 10. Some up there for 5 and 10, and people, well, people are mostly buying them at high quality, which we don't have. I think 5 works. Yeah, we'd only get 1 gil for selling to a shop. What about elegant bronze piece? Can't buy those. Are people willing to spend more than they sell for? Probably not. They'll list them for higher. Okay, that's just a transfer gil. Probably another transfer gil. Same person. A few people have bought it for a little bit higher, but no sense in that. We'll sell those off. Probably the same thing with the silver piece. Well, we gotta check, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of them listed for less, some of them for more. No one buys... a few people bought them at more. That's fine, we'll sell those to a shop. Tree toad legs. Shop will sell it for 12. Ooh, there's not many up for sale. And they're all high quality though. Well, not many have sold that aren't high quality. Oh. Let's try selling them for 10. Animal hide. Those sell for 15. People are selling them a lot of less than 10s. People are mostly buying them at less than 10. Let's see if we can't get away with 5 gil. Impwing. 24. But a whole lot of 1. Yeah, I don't think those are selling. Granted, the quantities are pretty low, but so is our quantity. We'll hold on to those for the moment. Bone chip. Oh, 5. On the market, though, nothing too low. That's a ridiculous value right there, but people are willing to pay money for them. Interesting. Do I try to sell it for a bit higher than the shop price in that case? We've only got 1. Let's try selling it for 25, see what happens. Viscous secretions. I've got a few less than 20. But then beyond that... and people are willing to pay more than 20. But not much. We'll go at 15, I think. Seems reasonable. 10 piece. Probably not even worth checking. But I'll do it anyway. There's quite a few listed for hire. Very few sell for hire, though, which makes sense. Alright. Honey. Oh, that literally can be bought for 2. Nothing's listed less than that. People have spent more. Mostly for high quality, but... let's try 5 gil. Batwing. Let's say around 10 to 20. Shop sells them for 21. People spent more. I think we can get away with 15. Oh, if I can close the menus. Someone might buy that. Bat Fang. About 5 to 10 on average. And about 5 to... well, 1 to 25 or so. On average. Do we join the 10 group? Let's go a bit higher. 15. Antidotes. Shop sells them at 39. But 10 or so? And I think 10 is reasonable. We'll try 20. Maybe we can get lucky. High potion. Oh, these we could actually sell for 3. Shop selling price is 146. But people mostly want, or people are mostly selling high quality for 50. The lower stuff is less than that, obviously. People bought, ooh, pretty cheap for the non-high quality stuff. Maybe we can get away with 25. We could try it. Eat ether. Oh yeah, this is the crappy mana restore that I don't even think we really need. Yeah, most of them are listed at 2. Shop sells it at 60. Oh wait, we want to look at history. Yeah. I mean, we can sell them to a shop for 2. Let's try 10. Rose pink dye. Shop will sell it at 40. People are selling them much higher than that. And people have bought them for higher than that. So, let's say we go a little bit above the lower price. Maybe 250. See if we can't do something with that. We can always change it later, I imagine. Bone white dye. Yeah, these ones are a little bit less. I think we can get away at 25. We could try. Ice blue. Here we go. And they also shop selling price of 40. People are willing to spend more than that. I think we can go with 350. Probably be pretty safe. And I think he's actually at 20 out of 20. So, cast glamours. Glamours can be applied to gear equipped by or in possession of your retainers. Oh, you can actually equip that. Moreover, gear equipped by or in the possession of your retainers can be used to apply glamours to your equipped gear or gear in your inventory. Please note a glamour prism is required for each of gear you wish to glamour. It doesn't actually allow us to equip them, though. Okay. Is that all? Guess I'll be on my way then. And now we get to bring out Koiga. Another Ara. Oh, that is way shorter than I thought. Okay. Yeah, that's too short. I don't think I can fix it, though. What do you have for me? Come on, don't be shy. Oh, wait, yeah, I don't think we can adjust that here. Well, crap. Alright. Glamour, or no, not trust. We want to sell. Items in our inventory. Glamour prism. We can sell them to a shop for 24. They can't be bought, it looks like. Oh, there's a lot of them for sale. At pretty high prices, mostly in stacks of lots. People buy them around that price. You know what? I'm willing to do a smaller stack. Maybe 300. Because people might not need 99 of them. And this way they can save a little bit of money, but I can make a little bit of money. Possibly. We'll see. Can I sort this? No, not open armory chest. Alright. Very good, sir. Very good indeed. Also don't know what this adventure stuff is. I'm sure we can figure all that out eventually. Okay. Progress. Ah yeah, we need to go to Camp Drybone. Where was... It's down this way. Oh yeah. Wanted to see... I don't think there's a sort option, so we'll have to do it manually. Probably fine. Let's sell off the silver tin and all that. Independent jeweler. Purchase. Sell. Alright. These I think we can get a better price than they were selling for eventually. So we'll hold on to those. Okay. Internet shard. We want to go Central Thanalan. I don't know which gate's better. I think the steps annulled. Yeah, the gate annulled brings us closer to going to Eastern Thanalan. So we'll do gate annulled. Let's skedaddle. I guess recommendations. Forging the spirits. Where's that? Oh, I guess I could have clicked on it to find out. Bonfire. We can take a little detour. We kind of want to hit that station anyway. Yeah, I think that'll work. Quite like Ul'dah. Or Thanalan, I should say. I've never really been in a desert. I've been in a forest. Never been in a desert. Okay, we want the Chocobo Porter as well as the tuning of the Aetherite. Chocobo Key. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Ah, do not tell me. First time? Yep. And you can't take me further to where I'm going. In fact, we need to head more north. I think we just... yeah, I took a bad path. Yep. Giant ants are pretty cool. Would also be super scary to get attacked by that in real life. Or even see that. Swin Bros. Oh, what are these guys all doing up here? Mudamix Bubbly Pots. That's a fun name. Swin Bros wishes to disseminate the secrets of materia creation. What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not, although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we use come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus do we form a spirit bond with them. The spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in the ways of materia extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it'd be my pleasure to teach you. Sounds good. You ready to commence your learning? Good. As you have gathered by now, materia is a crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from an individual's psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means that you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you cradle it in your hand. Now, materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped, you see, and this is achieved by melding it to gear. Know, though, that it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to meld materia. You can always seek others to attach materia on your behalf, but if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Phobos. Melding is her field of expertise. If you wish to remove the materia from an item, highlight its icon and select Retrieve Materia. There's a chance that the materia will be salvaged. Grade 1 Dark Matter, Materia Extraction. Extract the aether from an item with complete spirit bond, and recrystallize the resulting residue into a concentrated substance known as materia. Extracting materia. You can now extract materia from items. Materia extracted from one piece of gear can be fixed to another, improving its attributes. To extract materia from an item, you must have first created a spirit bond with it by using the piece repeatedly in battle, crafting, or gathering. Once an item's spirit bond reaches 100%, you'll be able to select Extract Materia from the list of available subcommands. Once materia is extracted from an item, its spirit bond will be reduced to 1%. Affixing materia to an item can be done by a Disciple of the Hand with the proper training, or by speaking with materia welder NPCs. Should you wish to remove materia, you may do so by highlighting it and selecting Retrieve Materia. Alright. Do we have anything spirit bound? Character. Condition 97%, 22% spirit bond. 21, 29, 0, 26, 27, 29, 29, 100. So, extract materia. Once the materia has been extracted from an item, its spirit bond will be reduced to 1%. Proceed? Yes. Meld requests. The level in the item also plays a role in who can or cannot enhance the gear, requiring higher level crafters as the level of the item increases. If you lack the ability to meld your materia to an item, you may enlist the aid of other players, or speak with the materia melder NPC. Another option is to find a similar piece of armor with materia already attached. The markets are a perfect place to find specially crafted items, synthesized by disciples of the hand from across Eorzea. Another option is to find another PC, or player character, to meld the materia for you. One way to do this via the player search feature. Once you have found a player character capable of doing the meld, and terms have been agreed upon, target the player and select Request Meld from the subcommands. Okay. We left off on the neck. Oh, our wristlets, 100%. Oh, this is all the stuff we've been wearing from the very beginning of the game. The weathered stuff. Yeah, this other one is too. And that one's at 69%. Almost there. Do we have anything in our armory chest that's available that we might have taken off that had us it? Probably not. Some of them are a little close. Well, not really. Should say some of them are closer than others. But yeah, we kind of cycled through most of this stuff pretty fast. Yeah, I'm willing to believe none of this. Ooh, actually, brand new half gloves were close. 85%. I gotta check, right? There could just be more stuff to sell in the markets. Wahaha. We'll get rich and afford a house in no time. Oh, the weathered earrings were 97%. I suppose I could just put them on and finish that, but no, this will work for now. And then Phobos. Probably need to disciple the hand job. Awaken spirit. Yeah, disciple the hand. Which we don't have. Oh, looks like we got Quick Tongue Materia 1, Heaven's Eye Materia 1, another Quick Tongue Materia 1. Can we jump off here? Yep. Didn't take much damage. Double check our map. Okay, pretty much just follow this wall for the most part. No other unlocked quests unlocked, I guess. I'm doing that one. Oh, that's a pretty cool little rock. Whoa! Sapatender Ballerina. This is level 50 though. We're nowhere close to that. So are those like world bosses that you could take on for whatever reason? Looks like nobody really wants to. Mapping the realm, Eastern Thanalan. Okay, Camp Drybone. It's got a Chocobo Porter. I think, yeah, it's got Aetherite Crystal. What else do we got here? Oh, another Chocobo Keep at the Golden Bazaar. Alright. We'll head over that way, tune the crystal, pick up the Chocobo Porter, and then it's questing time. Where'd her music go? And oh wow. That's some stuff. Is that all part of the calamity? Oh, we didn't look at recommendations. Levies a Camp Drybone. We'll probably also do that. Just have all those unlocked for when we do level up side quests and stuff. Chocobo Porter isn't here. Maybe he's up top. Oh, we have our sprint. That'll help us a little bit. Oh, I see him now. Chocobo Keep. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Yep, first time, registered. So tune to here. Excellent.